last couple of months has been, from what I know of it, at least 2 serious sexual crimes that have been committed. One against a child and one against a 31-year-old man.
That's the thing, because their issues with the government and your issues with the government. Yep.
What I don't see is a bunch of lunatic, right-wing nutters. That's what I don't see.
Falkirk's had a lot of problems since this hotel was occupied. All of these people here can't be lying.
We're still going to stand strong together, and that's the only way that we're going to succeed.
There's rapes happening, there's local papers not even reporting about it. It only gets reported when it goes to court. It's a joke.
I've got a daughter who's a young woman now and I'm terrified.
Nothing to do with rape. We've had immigrants in this town legally for years. It's the illegal ones that are causing the fucking issues.
That's all this is. There's nothing extreme about being concerned about people's safety, children's safety.
Come on! So they've just grabbed them, pulled them off the fence and dragged them into the van. The guy with the white hat on the Glasgow Police officer, he's been a bit confrontational down at the bottom there anyway, so I knew something was going to happen.
So today we're in Falkirk, and I think it's called the Cladhan Hotel, and these guys have been out protesting for a wee while now, so again, let's get an understanding of what's going on. We've got the coppers out in force, a few blue lights and stuff, so I think we've got a chopper out behind me. So let's see what the locals have got to say and why they're all here today.
Wow.
Oh wow, fucking hell, they've no... So it seems that we've got a big turnout, but we've also got a refugee welcome camp as well, showed up. What is it, mate? I'm just going to interview people. Is that alright?
Yeah.
Is that, it's just my podcast, mate. I just do podcasting, that journalism. Is that alright? I'm not here on any side, mate. I'm just here to ask the questions. Is that alright? So we're in this side here, see what they've all got to say. Welcome refugees, Farage is not a friend. Have a chat with the locals. You alright, mate? You up for a chat at all? How not? You don't want to explain why you're here at all? It's just to see, because like I said, there's a lot of division here. I'm curious, like, what's going on. Is there anything you want to talk about?
There are plenty of people here.
I'll ask more. That's perfect. You interested in having a chat, anybody?
Alright, mate.
No? Bit of curiosity, what you're here for?
No, I'm alright.
Why does nobody want to explain themselves? Perfect, no problem.
We are black, white, Muslims and witches! We are black, white, Muslims! Black, white, Muslims! Black, white, Muslims and witches! We are black, white, Muslims and witches! We are black, white, Muslims and witches! We are black, white, Muslims! Black, white, Muslims! Black, white, Muslims and witches!
So I've obviously got the locals out. We've obviously got the locals that side, and then we've got the people all on this side, see what they're all saying. How you doing? Are you all local? Are you local, mate?
I'm Falkirk all my days, man.
You're Falkirk? What brings you here today?
I'm not wishing to comment.
No comment at all?
That's alright,
No, just like I said, there just seems to be a lot of division. Doesn't seem to be anybody willing to talk. I find that's strange.
I'm all good. I wish you luck in finding somebody else.
No problem.
Cheers, pal.
Cheers, mate. Anybody want to talk while they're here? Is it not a bit strange that nobody wants to talk and tell people why they're here?
I'm here to protest people's rights generally.
What's that, mate?
I'm here to protest people's rights generally.
What do you mean by that?
In terms of their right to exist as human beings.
Okay. And elaborate, like what do you mean, like for the people in the hotel?
Aye, absolutely, I'm all for them being able to exist and have a life where they can
I don't think anybody's against that, but I think
what are people against?
Well, I think they've had major concerns in the local area, which you not agree?
About what exactly?
Are you from this area?
Yeah, I'm a Falkirk bairn. What about yourself?
I'm from Glasgow.
Glasgow, what are you doing here?
I'm just here to document it and get some interviews.
You're just asking questions.
Well, yeah, but have I asked anything out of tongue?
No, I'm just saying you're just asking questions.
Exactly, because I'll go over there and ask them the exact same question. Yeah. But do you think that they're all far-right Nazis and all that?
I would imagine most of them probably aren't, but I would imagine some maybe are.
And what do you think? Do you think this is ridiculous, the way this turnout's been? Like, what would you like to see?
I would like to see some people coming together and having some honest conversations about what they would like to achieve.
I totally agree with that.
Yeah.
So when they say achieve, what would you like to achieve?
I would like these people to have the right to exist and have the comfort to exist in this community whilst all their concerns can be addressed. And I would like billionaires to stop profiteering off the mass incursion of all of these people. I would like them to have homes, I would like the working class to have jobs and earn money.
I can't disagree with you there.
And I think maybe some people want to achieve the exact same thing, and that's okay, but people need to come together rather than be divided and apart.
See, for
and name calling either. That doesn't help anybody.
But I mean, it's like when you're shouting at each other, it's just going to be antagonising, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I get people, I think, for me, I think a lot of people have actually got a common goal. I think there's some people here have actually got a lot more in common. But for me, I believe this is all orchestrated.
By
WEF, WHO, I think this is all. You'll ever looked into Agenda 2030?
I think it's our government have too much private interest in hotel chains.
So that's the thing.
And various other places that are profiteering massively off this movement.
That's the thing, because their issues with the government and your issues with the government.
Yep.
So why is everybody fighting amongst themselves and not going?
Because the same people that are profiteering are also benefiting from a racist agenda against these people. But you could call it a racist agenda, but you could call it an anti-migrant agenda. But people like Nigel Farage, Richard Tice are massively involved with promoting the messages that these people share, and it creates frenzy. It doesn't actually create conversation and dialogue.
Okay, well, like I said, I've heard some stories around about these local parts to do with this. Hotel, and I'm going to see if the locals will tell me, because I understand there was something happened to a 15-year-old girl and a 12-year-old, but I can't confirm that.
However, regardless,
so it definitely did happen.
Regardless of whether or not you think that would be caused entirely if it was migrants based in this hotel, but there are as many white naturalised men that live in this country that commit crimes against young girls.
I agree with that, but
I think some safety concerns maybe need to be addressed. I understand that people have them, but I don't agree about the extreme way that people are going about it.
My argument there is, when people are found in local communities like that, this is the kind of thing that happens. People do come out in the droves and tell these people to get out.
Yeah.
So having this happen here, and then a local girl, I'm sorry, but I would rather look after people in my country, and I think in my country, especially we've got an NHS system on its arse, we've got housing crises and stuff, homeless issues. Do you not think that this could be used for homelessness?
I mean, absolutely could, but your government's making a choice not to. I would want all those homeless to have a home. I would want all the people living in that hotel to be able to live an honest life as well.
Perfect. Well, look, we've had some time. I appreciate that. There's been no arguments. And,
no, I wouldn't say so.
Exactly, and I think if maybe we come together, I think we'd get a lot more solved in life.
You need to find two rationally cool-headed people to come together, unfortunately, and that's what I think needs to happen.
Appreciate that, mate.
No worries.
Thank you.
And we water it down every single day, and not one single person here has got any idea about the numbers of sexual assaults on a daily basis in Scotland. You haven't got a clue, not because you're ignorant, because you've been lied to.
100%. Sorry, pal.
Hi, John.
Bring the noise, mate.
The establishment won't release the crime statistics by ethnic group because they're terrified of the race card. The same as the Scottish Government were terrified to address exploitation in the south of Glasgow 5 years ago. And tainted me as a headbanger. I might well be a headbanger, but only in days that end in a Y. So, There's an amazing turnout here. What I don't see is a bunch of lunatic, right-wing nutters. That's what I don't see. I see a bunch of morally decent people that have came to protect the community, when really they should all be out enjoying their Saturdays with their kids, going shopping, seeing family, but you're not. You've all turned out here today because you've all got fears. You're all worried and you're deeply concerned about your own safety, because the people that have got the power to implement your safety are not doing so. Their heads are too far in the gravy train, making their pals millionaires while your children are sexually exploited for people that weren't even born here. It's bad enough that British men do it. It's bad enough the scale we see on a daily basis. The numbers are terrifying. I will say this on record because it's the most common question I'm asked. I catch predominantly British men, and a hell of a lot of them are British white men. But when you look at the organised grooming and the criminal grooming and the grooming for profit, it is done by ethnic groups that keep themselves to themselves and don't let us into those groups. It's a type of criminality, it's very unique to one or two groups. That's from the National Crime Agency, should I be labelled anything today, which I will be.
We all will.
You guys can go and do your searching, you can go and look online, you can look in the right media platforms, stay away from newspapers like The Sun, which is toilet paper. Do your own due diligence. Feel free to scrutinise anything I've said online for the last 10 years. I'm still waiting on anybody present me with any proof that I was wrong. That day's not going to come anytime soon. And you can remember I said this as well, and this is not fear-mongering. This is just the beginning. Over the next couple of years, you're going to see things unfold that you couldn't imagine in your wildest dreams. That's not fear-mongering. That comes from guys in the intelligence services that are banging their heads off the wall because they don't understand what the government are doing. Mass immigration, mass asylum is an industrial scale business. It's worth hundreds of millions, if not billions of pounds, profiteering from companies like Mears, who are endangering your communities by snapping up shitholes like that and putting predatory men in them. Now, in that building, there will be a few decent guys as well. Don't paint them all with a brush. But eventually they'll be roped in. They'll be roped in one way or they'll be roped in another way. And if even it's only looking the other way, you're still complicit in the crime. So let's not go down the road and give them what they want by labelling everybody the same way. There's a hell of a lot of white British guys predating kids and raping women and attacking people going home for their work. But we've added weight to it and now it's completely and utterly out of control. But you're being lied to, guys. You're being lied to every single day.
We know that, that's why we're here.
There's people in this audience that have been attacked that have approached me this morning and told me. There's people in this audience that have been put in absolute states of fear in a community that was once considered safe. Something's changed astronomically in the past few years and now it's completely out of our control.
You can't even walk in an expert here. Absolutely, 100%.
I'm really glad that he's turned out today, Falkirk. You've done yourselves proud.
Absolutely.
I've spoke longer than I should have, and thanks for making me welcome.
Thanks very much for that. It's guys like that are dealing with it on a day-to-day basis. That's the type of people that we need talking on our behalf and exposing these situations.
Alex, we're out again. Another protest, mate. Brings you this one.
I wouldn't have came if I knew you were coming.
Aye, you would have. So what brings you? Mate, what's the concern here?
Falkirk's had a lot of problems since this hotel was occupied. All of these people here can't be lying. The crime figures in the area have risen quite dramatically and still there's denial on part of the authorities. There's one lady councillor here, which is probably one of the first times I've seen a councillor at any protest in Scotland, and she's got her constituents are bringing the concerns to her. These people are no lying, John. They're deeply concerned about what's happening now. All of the blame can't go on certain people, but the types of crimes that are being committed, the descriptions are all of one description. They're all the same description. We're going to need to address things. We're going to need to have transparency, and we don't have transparency. All we have is cover up after cover up, and the sanitising of criminal statistics, figures, real crime. The documented crime is not getting delivered into the public domain. People are being lied to, and this is going to break the camel's back. It's people have had enough. They've just had enough.
I went over there, Alex, and I was trying to interview them, right? None of them wanted to talk about one guy. See, to be fair, I actually spoke to that guy, and I actually agreed with him on a lot of points, right? And he says, I believe in human rights and people have the right to live there. I said, that's fair enough, mate, but do you understand the concern when a local, I need to speak to a local to get an understanding of what the actual concern really is. But it's their issues, government, so why are they fighting amongst each other?
Because there's a misunderstanding of the concern on the people on this side. There's a serious misunderstanding by these people that are counter-protesting. They think it's something else. As parents, it's parental concern. It's your duty to be concerned. That's all this is. There's nothing extreme about being concerned about people's safety, children's safety. So for me, it's a misunderstanding, and until they meet each other in the middle, they're never going to bridge the divide. All it is a hateful rhetoric that comes out every time we turn up, and it's the same argument all the time. You're far right, you're this, you're that, you're the next thing. No, we're just concerned, that's all we are. If people are genuinely seekers of asylum and they're documented and they've done everything correct, they will be embraced, and it will be done so with a considerable amount of, empathy. We can't even get to that point because we're far too divided. So, it's fruitless.
I'm going to try and see if I can get a local to see what they're all saying, mate.
Thanks.
John, do you want to have a conversation?
I'll go for it.
Bring the noise.
Go on, John, boy.
Bring the noise!
What's happening, Falkirk? I say bring the noise, and Falkirk, you are bringing the noise, not just for your community, but for Scotland and for the truth. The truth will set us free.
Yes.
My question is, I see the number in Falkirk. I see the worried people in this community. But what I don't see is the people that represent you.
Exactly.
Where are our politicians? Where are the MPs and MSPs? Where are you?
Come on, Claire.
Bring your ass up here, my friend. What is your lovely name? And what do you think of this today?
It's wrong. You shouldn't be standing here having to protect their own from people coming and infected into the country.
Well done.
So where are the rest of the MSPs and the people in Holyrood that are supposed to represent these people?
They're not doing their job.
Go on then. Well done.
The benefits the country for you being here. What are they bringing? The trust taxpayers' money. Why are they here? What are they bringing to them? Where are they going to go? They're getting their houses. They're going to work. They're working already in their Uber. All these types of companies that are unvetted. But we can't have people walking on the streets. I have people come to me every single day with concerns, with complaints, people who have been sexually assaulted, cases dropped. What is actually going on? Why is this going to happen? So I'm here for the people, community first and foremost.
Well done, Claire. Well done.
Unity in the community is what I say. This is my honest opinion and I don't care. Call me a conspiracy theorist all you bloody want. 2020 they locked us all down, true or false? How many regret being locked down? How many businesses, families, and how many people did it break in
in the community, thousands. They divided us all because they made us all believe if you didn't wear a bloody mask, you were killing your granny. Absolute lies. And then what happens? They bring out the one and only safe and effective vaccine. Give me a cheer if you enjoyed that one. It nearly killed me. And many others, and people are still crawling down dead from it. The world has went nuts since 2020. Agreed or no agreed? Agreed! So if I'm a tinfoil hat conspiracy theorist, how come everybody's agreeing with me now? Because it's the truth. Damn right it was. Many are right, and we will win this. Them over there don't realise it. I understand that in your heart of hearts you believe that you're doing the right thing. You honestly believe that what you are doing is the right thing. The honest answer is, you're all misinformed. Your mainstream media, your government, and big tech are all lying to you. They're going to call every single one of us that are here today right-wing Nazi fascists. If I see any racism today, I'll be the first one to put you out. If you don't come together, I'm going to say it, you are paid by government 100%. With your little placards that you get every week with the same bloody chants, there are many, many more of us than you! You can believe it! We are winning this. It starts in Falkirk, it goes to Aberdeen, it goes to Glasgow, and we all need to band together. Forget your football teams, forget your religion, it's time for humanity to fucking win. So, on that note, Falkirk, bring the noise!
Good John,
John. Bring the noise all over the UK. That's what it's about. Come on.
So I'm here in Falkirk. Me and you were on the on the road there, speaking to the people. What's your name?
Claire Brown.
What brings you out here today?
Basically, I'm here to stand with the people of Falkirk. Community first and foremost, and we have a situation that's been forced upon us. And today shows the level of frustration, the level of concern, and people have had enough. So I'm here supporting the people.
Well, I mean, I went over there, not many of them would speak to me. One did. It seems to be that they're talking they've got problems with the government. Now, it seems that this side's with the government. So why are they over there and why is there division?
There shouldn't be division. Firstly, it should all be we should be representing the people who are saying there's concerns in the town. You know, there's crime, we've had sexual assaults, we've had a whole host of things going on that everybody knows about and is aware about, so there should be no divide. It should be all coming together and standing as one and going against the government, because it's the government that's caused this problem for us.
I agree with you. I totally agree. My honest answer is, and I hope it gets rejected, but digital ID is something that I worry about.
Me as well.
And I think that the reason why they're doing this is so they'll say, well, we're going to need to know where these people are coming from. So then we're going to bring in digital ID. I'm sorry, but facial recognition getting through it, I don't agree with any of this.
I don't agree with it either. It's Big Brother.
100%.
Big Brother.
100%. But you know what? I'm glad you came out, because I wasn't there, you know, back shouting. In fact, so you actually in office just now? Or?
I'm a councillor for Reform UK. I'm a councillor for the Upper Braes, but my ward is the Upper Braes, but I've been inundated daily.
So everybody's going to call you a right wing.
I've had that every day. I've had that every day. You know, threats against you.
Keep a look at the screen.
Sorry, threats against you. You know, fascist, racist, neo-Nazi. I'm not. I'm a local lassie that's here supporting local people. I'm concerned. I've got a niece who's 12 that I'm terrified for their future, and that's what it means. That's what's actually more important. It's actually showing we are, and we've all got a voice. We're all people who have concerns, and we have to be here, and we have to stand together.
Unity
is the only way it's going to work.
Do you believe the mainstream media?
No.
Why?
because they tell lies.
There you go. You know,
They've told lies about me.
Do you agree with us in 2020?
Yes.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Honestly, that's what we need. Good, honest people who want to get into politics.
Thank you everybody that's spoken today. What we've heard shows exactly.
You need Brian.
Oh, go on.
Yeah, okay.
Go on.
Hello, Falkirk. So we're here today because we've had enough. I'm here as Claire today, not as a councillor. I'm here as a concerned resident who is wanting to be put community first and foremost. That's why I'm here. Everybody's here because we're in a situation that's been forced upon us. I'm contacted daily with people who have had sexual assaults done to them, they've had police cases dropped, they feel that they're getting followed, they're intimidated, we've got unvetted people in the country and nobody knows what's going on, there's no transparency, and that's what we need. We need transparency so we know what we're dealing with, and we don't have that. I wasn't going to speak, but people have asked me to speak because obviously I'm here, I'm a councillor, I'm reform, I deal with everybody every single day, and all that matters to me is that the people of Falkirk are heard to the right organisations, in front of the right people, and I'm fighting to do that. I'm in with the police, I'm in with the organisations, and I'm trying to do better for the people of Falkirk. And that's what matters. So I'm here for yous, I'll do whatever I can for yous, and it all goes to the people of Falkirk. Thank you.
So I'm out here, mate, in Falkirk. I like to ask the people what's going on, what brings you out the day, mate?
So, I've been away for a wee while, I've been travelling, but whilst I was away travelling, I'd heard about 2 sexual assaults on youngsters about here, different locations within Falkirk area itself, but also heard that these migrants, illegal migrants who had broken into our country, have been housed locally within our community. And after hearing about what they've been up to and some of the disorder, I felt I had to come here sort of show my presence, to show my sort of distrust for this government we have, politicians we have in this country, and how they're treating us and how they're putting unvetted men within our communities to basically abuse the system, to abuse our children or women, and just basically shouldn't be here in the first place.
Before we finish, I just want to say this. We are not racist. We are definitely not far right. We are families, workers, neighbours and friends. And we are Falkirk. And Falkirk will not be silenced. So leave it here today with our heads held high, knowing that we stood up for what's right. Let's keep building this movement alongside people like John Moore, from Bring the Noise,
Alex Kearney,
from the Child Protection. It's about every single one of us coming together from every single community across Falkirk who's experiencing the exact same issues. And it stems from government letting these people housed in our area, which we don't get to decide about. And it's us that are bloody affected by it. Thank you to every single one of you that have followed my Facebook page for not long ago when I set it up. It's really appreciated, but it's appreciated by every single one of you standing here that's on the same narrative and opinion as yourselves. And that's why I appreciate it following, because this can only get bigger and it can only get better. Come on, Falkirk!
Go on,
How's it going, mate?
Well done for speaking up there, by the way.
It's got to be done, just like yourself, mate.
Well, it's what brings you out here the day to day, this man?
My 2 kids, the ones that have been running about all day here, and that's the reason. Your kids, everybody's, it's for our future. If we don't do it and we didn't bring the noise as such, then we're not going to go anywhere. We need to unite as one, Scotland together as well as the UK.
Have you started to not like? I've been speaking to the locals, and they've been saying that there's been a few incidents that have happened that have been directly related to this hotel. Can Can you confirm that?
That's exactly that. That's totally correct. And the last couple of months has been, from what I know of it, at least 2 serious sexual crimes that have been committed. One against a child and one against a 31-year-old man. As well as that, I've had other reports of sexual offences happening with unlicensed taxi drivers and such, and court dates that are just getting pushed and pushed and pushed, and it's never getting brought to light. And again, as usual, it gets swept under the carpet for every one of us normal people that are far right and racist, supposedly.
How many MPs turned out today, councillors?
Only one that stood with us right from the start, one that got told by Reform not to appear here, but she still did. She stood with us as a community.
So Reform told her not to come here?
They advised her not to come to this on any side. For me to answer that, I don't know what the answer to that is. But she also wasn't for that. She said that no matter what, she'll still come to this event. She'll still support her community, no matter what that entails of her going forward.
Aye, well look, mate, I seen you earlier on. I like the fashion, mate. It's passion that will win,
That's
mate.
what it is,
mate. Courage is contagious. I always love to say it, mate. And you know what? I hope it doesn't get to the boiling point.
Yeah.
But I think this is all divided tactics, mate. There's a bigger thing at play. I tell people to watch a documentary, it's called The Agenda.
Yep.
You heard it?
I've heard of it.
You watched it?
I've not watched it yet, but I will definitely.
Watch it, mate, to understand where I come from. Because I come from the point of divide and conquer. Divide this, divide that, and bring the solution. And the solution will be a digital imprisonment, digital ID, you know that, mate?
Exactly.
Can you agree or disagree?
I agree with that. I totally agree with that, John. And everybody on the same level knows what's happening.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, there's people out there that are part of different trades unions and whatever else that are told a different narrative to come and make a following against us. We're going to get that. We're going to get the hate. They tried to expose for my criminal past. Unfortunately, it's not going to work. We're still going to stand strong together. And that's the only way that we're going to succeed.
Unity and community.
Unity and community, that's it.
Are you racist, mate?
I'm definitely not racist. I'm far from racist, and I'm certainly far from far right as well.
What the hell is far right?
What is that? Exactly, it's a made up political agenda for these numpties.
Agreed, mate. Well, bring the fucking noise.
Bring the fucking noise, mate, that's it.
4-year-old was raped 4 days ago. Fucking stay away.
What happened?
A 4-year-old boy was raped 4 days ago.
14. He's a 14-year-old boy.
There was a massive
3 or 4 days ago. There was a 15-year-old girl raped a few months ago. That's just gone through court and he got 6 or 7 years.
Was it related to here?
Yeah, that was up at the back of the Hellgate Centre we raped her.
So directly with people staying in this hotel?
Yes.
Aye.
You have no idea what's been going on, and we've had enough. Enough's enough. They're building 2 more HMOs in town, and they're turning the Hellgate Centre into flats for students. They're not students, they're immigrants, and we've had enough.
Are you racist?
Absolutely not. My ex-husband's Yugoslavian. I'm a nurse and I work with lots of different...
And is that just the one and only incident that's happened here, or is there plenty of incidents happening now?
It's every day. Every day.
It's not getting reported. The media doesn't report what goes on. The people don't get to know. It's only by word of mouth that people eventually get to find out.
Shocking, huh?
It's just disgraceful. At the top of Thornhill Road, there's a big park. Every morning at 5 o'clock, there's thousands there praying with the music blaring, that screaming noise. We shouldn't have to put up with that. I pay my rates. I work full time. Why should I have to put up with that?
My only worry is that tensions get higher, and then, do you know what I mean? And then I don't want that. I think the thing is, when I speak to them over there, they say the problems with the government, and it's like, well, they're saying they've got problems with the government. So when are people going to come together and say, right, we've all got a common thing, but this here is causing the division?
That's exactly what it is. Starmer wants this.
But do you know what my issue is? They believe within their heart of hearts are doing good. Do you know what I mean? I feel like they're misinformed, if that makes sense.
The thing is, though, I've got a friend, just as an example, I've got a friend that's just moved over here from South Africa. Now, her husband's British, he's English. She's had to pay £12,000 to get here, and she pays
£12,000
just to get here. That's just for legalities to get here. Now, every 2 years she has to renew a visa. The first year it was $2,000. This year it's $4,000. The next year it'll go up by $6,000. and she's got it. It's just ridiculous. And these people are walking in on boats, getting all the freebies. She's paying national insurance. She's paying for medical and everything, and they're not getting nothing. And she's working full time. She's not bludging. It's not fair. It's just not fair.
What do you think of this, big man?
Aye, it's a joke, mate. I think the country's a good.
You're local?
Yeah, mate, Falkirk.
What's been happening in the local area?
Nothing's getting done, mate. There's rapes happening. There's local papers not even reporting about it. It only gets reported when it goes to court. It's a joke.
I've got a daughter who's a young woman and I'm terrified every time she goes
Terrified in what way?
But the rapes and things that are happening about here. Aye. And just the intimidation for the guys.
I heard that there was 2 incidents with a young boy and a young girl. Is that true?
That's true, aye, that's true.
Was that directly related to the people staying here?
Aye.
And did that go in the local paper then?
Not until after it.
Not until after?
Aye, until I went to court. I wasn't reported. Surely when it happens, they should be reporting it so you can be safe.
And what about the local MSPs, MPs?
They're scared to lose their seat.
Never heard of any of them, never seen them.
It's a farce, mate.
Any mainstream media coverage today?
No, I know anyway.
Interesting to see what they say. I appreciate that, guys. You up for a chat?
Talk to your own kids.
What's that?
Listen to what your kids are saying.
What do you mean? You can come, don't worry, you can come straight. You want to chat on camera? What's that, mate?
Let's step back a wee bit, guys,
Hey mate, we'll just take a wee step back for us, please, pal.
Smell your fucking retard.
Can I ask what brings you here today? I'm just doing journalism. What brings you here today? What brings you here today?
Stand up to the racists.
You stand up to racists? Do you think all these people are racist? Do you think these people are racist?
Making generalisations about a group of people who come from different countries.
Do you know what I think? I've interviewed a lot of people. I've not heard any racism today. I've not heard any racism today. Who are you guys, mate? Who are you with?
GB News.
GB News. Sorry, I got bad respect for you guys. I mean, how is it? We'll get GB News here on the Bring the Noise podcast. What brings you here, GB News?
I don't know, man. I hear there's a really good burger van around the road. You know what I mean? Have you seen it? No, obviously here to cover this protest. I think, are we not all just shocked, actually, the numbers on each side? So I think the numbers who are protesting the hotel are 20-1 at this point, right? And I think around the country, you know, in Scotland, we've assumed that, you know, everybody, refugees are welcome constantly.
Yep.
And now we're seeing that actually, no, there's a lot more people now. This is a lot more balanced debate, and actually our governments, our police have to take this day and look at it and think about the balance.
I think my concern is, and I'm worried that because of the division, because of the one-sided narrative with the mainstream media, I think that it might erupt into some sort of racism where people are going to start to question, where are you coming from, how are you getting here? Where there's people that have been in this country for many years, living here peacefully amongst everybody. And where my problem is it's just this hostility, and it's all one issue.
To talk, right? And this is it. We've lost the ability to debate, right? And you know, who wants pals that agree with them and everything, right? And we've lost that ability to, you know, talk about issues. Now this is not the situation to do that. There's flares now getting flung here. This is the
hostility we don't need.
This is bigger than what we really need. There's bad issues on each side, I think, bad individuals. So
divide and conquer, I think, for the digital ID and all that. That's what I think. I think that's the game plan here. But
good on you. What's your channel?
It's Bring the Noise. I was the guy that was on your channel that took on Rishi Sunak regarding the vaccine. I was harmed by the vaccine. I don't know if you ever remember.
Was that when we almost tried to get done by Ofcom?
That's when you got $100,000 fine. Aye. So I'm the guy that nearly
They've done you so. Hi GB News.
I'll just take that in instalments, right, over the next month.
Appreciate it. Appreciate
No worries,
it.
man, no worries.
Right, so you're a, right, I'm just going to ask you, right? You're an independent journalist. I'm an independent journalist.
Good.
I've walked around here and the people. Now, what do you think of this rally today?
I'm not in for an interview, I'm doing interviews.
But the thing is as well, I think a lot of people have lost a lot of trust in journalists because they're scared in case they call them far right.
A lot of people have lost trust in plumbers if their bathroom isn't working. You can't blame all journalists on a problem. You don't know what I do.
Well, no, I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying that I hope that honest journalism is made from today because...
Well, I've been doing it 50 years, so...
Who did you work for?
I work for myself. My company's called Media Now.
But you must report to a paper.
I work for all the papers. I work for the Daily Record for 8 years, Sunday Mail 4 years, Evening Times, Rutherglen Reformer, Hamilton Advertiser, started in 1978.
Well,
so there you go. And if you're not a good reporter, you get found out in 50 years.
Well, I don't think there's many good reporters now. I think COVID and all that kind of proved that at this point in time. You know, I didn't see the journalists all talking about the harms of the vaccine. That's where I lost my faith in them. And they call people like me medical misinformation. I nearly died for it. And I didn't see anybody. Do you know the only company I seen actually comment on it was GB News. But they're the ones that were called, they're now far right media. I'll give them guys praise. They guys gave me, I nearly died for it. I had a mate had his leg amputated and there's millions in this country. The media should be telling people the truth regarding the vaccine, so that's where I lost my trust. But I hope that you've documented this well today, mate. I appreciate it.
Done my best.
Thank you, mate.
Thank you.
Was that was really
Alright, the sympathisers. Have you seen any of the shit?
Fucking
rapist defenders, rapist sympathisers. He's a no backbone. Stand up for what's fucking right for a change. They're here damaging our people. You're defending them at our cost. These are fucking idiots.
Can I ask you,
honestly?
Can I ask you, mate, what's been happening in here that
Down here, mate, I'm not even speaking to a microphone now because I'm not the right frame of mind for it, mate.
Fair enough, mate, fair enough.
No, it's not about anything.
I'm just wondering, mate, because I'm hearing the locals all saying that
rapists and that, the police hid the fact that somebody was raped and said that it wasn't the person who was convicted, and it turned out when it went to court, they got fucking convicted, they got buried underneath the fucking carpet. It's a disgrace, and all of them were defending this happening in our town.
And this directly someone in this hotel.
None of them are taking that into consideration. The youths are getting damaged because of it, and they're here defending rapists.
I'm hearing a lot of people saying that they're too scared to let their kids out at night and stuff like that.
Of course they are, mate. You don't know who's walking about in your streets anymore. The government don't even know. You know what I mean? The government don't even
My question is, can you see any of them over there that are local? Are you guys local?
I don't recognise any of them. They're all behind organisations.
So
paid actor. With your bandana on. Kevin, get a grip of yourself, sir.
Appreciate that, lads.
This is what it's came to, mate. This is what it's came to.
What?
The videos are good behind you, aren't
No, mate. Look, mate, we're only here to document. Make sure they don't spin it the way they want to spin it. They're going to call everybody a racist and that. How you doing, mate?
It's not about race, it's about rapists, mate. It's about rapists. Nothing at all to do with race. Nothing at all to do with race. We've had immigrants in this town legally for years. It's the illegal ones that are causing the fucking issues.
Bad.
Listen, big man, don't give him the satisfaction. Don't give him the satisfaction. Don't give him, big man. Don't give him the satisfaction.
On the bloody road.
Antagonising situation which can
I was walking away there and he shouted at me. Go and talk to him. Stay over there. Go and talk to him. Go and talk to him. Go and talk to him. Go away, talk to him.
Big John Boy only speaks the truth.
Get your hands up. Get your hands up.
Big man, calm down, mate. You don't want to get arrested, mate. Mate. No. Just calm down, mate.
Calm down.
Get your hands off me.
Mate,
Just go back.
just calm down.
Get your hands off me now.
Somebody take him away, yeah?
Stand back for a minute. You're causing issues, right? Section 20 Police and Fire Reform Act gives us authority to maintain an order and ensure it's a peaceful protest. You are disrupting that. So you've been told to move.
In what way?
Their behaviour. Your antagonistic behaviour, that's why. So you've had to
never spoke to anybody.
I've just watched it.
I stand there, I watch them, I'm watching them from
I've
there.
just watched it, alright?
I'm still doing that. He's allowed to stand there as much as anybody else. He's allowed to stand there as much as you are. It's more right to stand there than anyone there.
I'm not having a
You think you're above the law? You're not above the law.
Neither is anybody here.
I know, I didn't say the word, but you aren't. He hasn't done that wrong. He's only stand there. Stand
That's what they needed, man. That's what they needed. Nah.
Oh, you started up pushing that guy back here. You set the tone.
Hey, my favourite, you take that wee one out here, I don't want to get harmed.
You came along and pushed us. You're making us look aggressive. You stop me there. We were peacefully protesting and you push us back. We are allowed to do this. We are allowed to do
I don't know.
Fucking scumbags, man. People protectors, man.
It just says that you never came in here and pushed us back. There was no problem here before.
No problem, Billy. It was dialogue. You just came in fucking heavy-handed as usual.
You gotta make your minds up. You gotta make your own minds up.
Guys, keep it calm.
What to do?
No point.
Shoving this peaceful about that.
There was bodies in space between us.
Fucking dicks.
be scumbags. Yeah, guys, look. What's that happening? Scumbags, these cunts, scumbags. Push somebody with a broken leg to get them out. Scumbags, wrongins. See, if we shoved them, we'd be in the back of that fucking hold on right now.
They know what the shove is.
So what happened?
No, mate, I've got a broken leg 2 months for just having an operation and this fucking bully. This bully one and pushes me.
Paid actors, mate. They're all standing here arguing a trans fucking argument at a refugee protest. Get a grip of yourselves. Get what I mean? Morons.
What happened? Can I ask what happened?
We were all stood at the front peacefully protesting. The police came over and literally lodged us all. Never even asked us to move. They were looking for a reaction. They were going to make us look aggressive, and it's actually the police that are aggressive. That's what happened.
Oh, they're sitting down. They're all sitting down. They're doing a sit down.
Peaceful protest! Hey! Peaceful protest!
Get the footage of that! Footage! And F 1044.
You know my mother. Give me a man. Fucking swift to go.
They're dirty sellouts, mate. Dirty sellouts.
I feel like asking why have they pushed them so far back. That's one of the questions. It's kind of, I mean, but why?
It was alright until they're the aggressors, you know what I mean?
This doesn't seem.
It was absolutely alright until this mob here turned up and pushed us this way.
I'm curious, why have they stepped so? Because it's getting tight. So why have they tightened this up? I don't get it. Is there a reason for it?
I can't believe, I can't believe you agree to 1,000 dirham a day arriving in their boats. I can't believe that. Union man, I can't believe you're in the fire brigade union supporting them in that place. I would never have you, and I wouldn't even be your union. That's not what you call a union. That's a fucking union. That's a union.
Are you going camera bag, man? You want to tell us what you're doing here for?
I'm just here to fucking protect our children, mate.
Aye, I've heard that a lot from people, mate. What's the reason for that?
Well, obviously you can see that side's all about race, refugees. We didn't have a problem with any race or refugees. We've got a problem with illegal immigrants coming in, roaming the streets. My girlfriend got followed by one just not that long ago. If you Google Cladhan Hotel incident reports, there's loads of stories on it.
So people should go and Google Cladhan incident reports and then
100%.
Aye.
But the main thing is it's nothing to do with race. Absolutely nothing. I go down to the Premier Inn. I've been going in there every day for the past 6 years. The two guys that own it are Pakistani. They're amazing. We get along great. It's the people that are coming over, no contributing at all to society, and they're targeting women and children. It happens just about every night. I've got daughters, I've got kids, I've got a wee boy, and they ask me all the time if they can go places, and I have to say no because it's no safe.
Too scared?
Pretty much, yeah. I don't want anything to happen to any children.
Has it always been quite safe around here? Like in the past, would you allow it?
Aye. Well, I mean, you've always got your dangers everywhere, and it's inevitable, really. But with the amount of things that are coming from this hotel, it's kind of hard to ignore now.
I appreciate you talking, mate.
No problem, no.
Can't do that anymore, it's not safe. You know what I mean? So I'm looking to achieve, like, making it safer for our daughters. You know what I mean? You must have that as well, mate. You must have young family, female and male family relatives.
Oh, then, mate, just keep talking, mate.
Do you know what I mean? You must have that in your family as well, where you've got, do you know what I mean? And you're just quite happy to just stand out here and stand against their safety. Do you know what I mean? That's just bizarre.
What are you trying to say to him,
I'm
mate?
trying to say to him that he needs to he should take off his uniform and just save his family. He's faced Scotland, you know what I mean? He's got a Scottish accent. Oh, she stood in. But she's the same. She stands for the same. You know what I mean? I already spoke to you. You feel safe.
Sorry, sir?
You feel safe that your daughters, you're all right. We just continuing. You're facing the wrong way. You should be protecting the borders, no protecting these. I mean, you're not to protect them. I'm a hard-working man.
I've seen several myself.
I'm no flinging them. I'm no flinging them. I'm no risk. Well, that's no me. I'm no risk. I'm no willing to get to jail. I'm not willing to get to jail. I work hard for a living and I pay my taxes. And I don't pay my taxes to pay people like this. Do you know what I mean? Just illegal immigrants, unchecked and unvetted. No, it's true. And here's the deal. And for them to, and then when we've got homeless veterans, we've got veterans sleeping in the streets.
Let's fucking go! Let's fucking get a one! It's a beautiful one. It's a beautiful one. We know what to want, mate. We know what to want. She's got to get, don't shove me anyhow. Don't shove me anyhow. Why are you shoving me? You seen that? It's like they shove me into that woman. You're a disgrace, mate. Disgraceful. You're the first person trying to shove me into that woman. That fucking idiot. Shove me into that woman. Hey, what have you done? Just come in. Stop that situation. Guys. Please fucking
Why don't you in the phone? Okay, don't shoot at me. Yes, sir. I'm not shooting at you, alright? You're not fucking holding me here all day. You go down there and give a car. So how many stand here? What difference is that? What difference is they stand there? They all stand here.
Good crowd here today, but can't let this mob fucking fill with people going back.
Mark Carl's there. I don't understand Mark Carl's. You've just been an awful blast. What the fuck?
Yeah, try and get you. I've only been here for doing journalism, right? My car's been there, my GTN's in there, my heart's not feeling good right now. I'm going down there and then that's it.
Just to get your ambulance, sir.
No, he wants to get his hat on up, mate. It's in the car.
Is that patronising?
No, I'm saying would you like...
My aspirin's in my car and my GTN's in my car. And all I'm saying is, it's parked in Lidl. Can I go down and get my aspirin? Is that okay?
Are you feeling...
My heart's not feeling the best.
It's not feeling the best. I'm just going to reiterate, you don't want us to get you an ambulance here, mate. It's not... If you hold on 2 seconds, we're just trying to establish where we are.
No, it's in my car, it's my GTN and my aspirin.
Okay, are you going to go through Lidl?
I'm going to go down there. And that's it.
I'll let you go on your own.
Thank you.
Then your friend can go on your own.
That's fine. Thank you. No, I'm not really a fan of that. Me trying to leave and my body in the back. Now my heart's not feeling good. So I'm going to the car to get my GTN. But I don't agree with keeping people in. It does seem that one side's getting is getting treated better than the other. Because we've seen them step forward, but now they're stopping them from going in. So they're kind of blocked them in, if that makes sense. I say I'm going down to get my aspirin and that, make sure, because my wee heart's been a bit dodgy. So I'm GB News now. So ladies, I'm out here today. I've just left there, and it seems like they are kettling people in right now. They wouldn't let me leave.
Yeah,
I've got a heart condition and that. What brings you guys out here?
So, well, I'm a resident of Falkirk and this is my mum. Falkirk has been affected by illegal immigration. So we had a young girl who was raped by an Afghan.
Direct result from that?
I'm not sure if it was a direct result from there, but it was an Afghan living in the Falkirk area that attacked her. So that's happened. I've got at the time I had a 13-year-old daughter. She's now 15. She She wasn't pulled by one of the guys living there, but again, another asylum seeker. He was a 40-year-old man, pulled her off the street of Falkirk.
What time? What, at night?
No, during the day, middle of the day.
Just herself?
Middle of the day, she was with her friend and she was just walking down the Falkirk High Street and he grabbed her in to try and kiss her, grope her. Had she not reacted the way she did and ran straight to the police station, I don't know what would have happened, but yeah. So
what did the police do?
The police were really good with it. Police were really, really good with it. However, the outcome of it, I think the guy just got community service.
It's not very fair, is it?
So yeah, so there's lots of... I mean, it's hard enough getting women and children justice in this country as it is against rapists, paedophiles, but when you start bringing hundreds of undocumented men into the country, what does that say to you? That's a slap in the face to women and children all over who are already fighting the injustice of this.
What about you as a grandmother? What do you think?
Well, it's horrendous, it really is, but I've been probably out for the beginning when it all really kicked off. And going back to even what my father said to me back in the 70s about opening the borders to everybody, letting them come in, it wasn't to be racist, but it was just the fact that he wants to protect his own culture, his own country. And it's, as we've seen as times went on, this isn't just a Labour problem. This was really, I think, more... I think it's just happening all the way down the line for years. It's been a plan, isn't it?
I think it's all been orchestrated. It's all part of the WEF and agenda and all that.
Well, that's it, and that's what it is. And it's to destabilise, I think, the whole country, isn't it? That's what I feel, that's what I see. It's destabilising everybody, and I think maybe this is also attached to the digital ID thing.
100%.
Because with the digital ID, they're going to be able to screw us all down. We'll not be able to move around, we'll not be able to speak. We think we've got free speech just now. We don't have any free speech left. It's totally gone, totally gone. So what we've got now is you're not allowed to say certain things, you're not allowed to show your concern. If you show your concern, doesn't matter what age you are. I mean, there we're getting really older people, elderly people, in their 90s even getting carted off because they're trying to protect kids.
How do you think the police handled that today?
That was terrible, it was shocking. Okay, there was a bigger crowd, I think, than what I believe the last time there was one there, but what's happening now is you see that the police is now protecting them and starting to try to make out that it's far right. Where did this word far right come from? Where did it come from?
Well, again,
did it come from
you could go back to the COVID days, conspiracy theories,
exactly,
anti-vaxxer, all that kind of stuff.
So
it's the same narrative.
It is, it's the same narrative. And then when you hear it's the same rhetoric over and over, the conspiracies, the far right and all the rest of it. There's nothing far right about women and children being totally destroyed. I mean, go back to the suffragette days. Why did we fight for just have a vote, just to be seen? And now we're getting pushed back to those dark days where women and children are not going to be allowed to be speaking out or even try to protect themselves. Well, I'm here as a grandmother and I will fight to the death for my children and my grandchildren and the future of all children, because it's not this culture that's came in. They're not here to assimilate or to get on with everybody. They're here to more or less take over.
You would think that the local MP, MSP would be out, and not only that, you would think there would be a bit more of a, I don't know, STV presence. Like you think that the mainstream media would come out and cover this?
Of course, but they don't want to cover it because it doesn't fit their narrative. They want to push that we're all racist and we're all, and on my thing, it's on my wee leaflet here, I've got safety is not hate, it's duty.
You know, we were at Aberdeen, and one of the things that I found really, really concerning is, and I've been starting to hear this a lot more around the country, that it seems to be that the white male is the threat. This is what I'm starting to hear. Like, we done a one in Aberdeen, and the women came on and said it's white men that are the actual threat. I mean, what would you say to that?
So what you could say to that as well, yeah, look, do you know what? The men in our country have, but there's loads of paedophiles, there's loads of rapists that are white, of course there is. But you look at, it's hard enough to get justice against crimes with these men, never mind bringing in all these undocumented men who are now on a two-tier justice system. So where's the justice? So all the people that are sitting there saying, oh, but it's the white man, but hold on, you're just silencing all the victims now, and you're bringing in more undocumented. Yeah. So how are victims or women and children meant to feel safe?
Do the locals starting to feel this way? Like, I just walked past two guys there, they were actually not even part of the protest, but I said, what do you think about this? And they're like, mate, I've had issues in my own garden and that.
Yeah.
Like, are the locals now starting to
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel it's like a working class thing against like the rich, if that makes sense?
What side do you mean?
Like, do you feel like it's a working class not getting listened to?
Oh gosh, yeah.
Aye.
Yeah.
That's what I feel.
But then do you think, is there any working class in the sense now? I mean, we used to have like 3 tiers into it, but I don't think we've got that sense now. I think the way things are going, it's anybody that's working or non-working, they're just attacking everybody, I think, from every angle. Unless you've got pure, lots and lots of wealth, then you've not got a voice. And what I'm really angry is the fact that when it comes to children, women and children, and the trafficking, this is getting shut down because of the trafficking, because more and more people see that this is what's happening. It's the trafficking, it's the kids that's getting targeted. But where's all the other MPs? Where's all the other councillors speaking out against the children being trafficked, sex trafficked, raped, paedophiles? Why are they not speaking out in hundreds of thousands that in courts these people are getting away with a slap in the wrist, and the kids, where's the justice for anybody that's...
Yeah, I mean, Alex Kelly's been a very predominant figure in that, but look, I really appreciate you guys for standing up and speaking.
Thanks very much, Ryan.
Nah.
It was lovely, thanks. It was lovely talking to you then, John.
Aye,
Thanks
I'll see you
Thanks for
again.
being on the pod. What is it? Bring the noise.
Bring the noise podcast, we speak the truth. We get the truth.
Speak the truth.
100%, we don't trust the mainstream media.
We've got to keep fighting, and the more and more people are waking up, and I think it's going to explode in the next month. And especially down south.
Hopefully not in a bad way.
Not that, not in the bad way, but we want the whole country to unite. And that is it. And we've already seen Ireland, North and South, uniting. So I think this is what we need to do. We need to unite Scotland, England, Ireland and Wales for the whole of us for the future and for the survival of our culture.
The government works for us. No.
Well, you wouldn't think that now.
No, of course not.
One councillor came out today, and she was even told not to come.
Yeah.
Anyway, I appreciate it.
No,
Thank you.
thanks so much. Thank you.
It was lovely talking to you.
So I had to go down to the car to get my medication, my aspirin. It seems that the police have kind of put the vans in the way right now. Who has?
Fucking police.
The police, huh?
You're starting to videos for some fucking...
You're videoing, you know? Alright, is it calming down now?
No, they're going to do, they're going to bring the people this way and then they're going to let the ones escape that way or take them in the vans.
issue is men
What do you mean? Oh no.
Step out, you'll get back in, mate.
Hey, I was going to say, am I allowed to go for a nip of them over there?
No.
Right, okay.
Step out.
Citizen
journalism. No, you're telling me. I'm not falling for that nonsense. No, what it is, right, so I've came here to record this, right? And I think it's unfair if analysts get one side, and all I'm saying is I just want to go over there and see what they think.
Mate. No, alright. Well, if you want to leave, you can leave. If you want to stay.
No, I'm gonna go, mate.
You want to go, mate?
Aye. Well,
there's a pint calling your name,
I don't drink.
You don't drink?
Nah.
There's a Coca-Cola calling your name. There's something calling your name.
It's not often I need to look up to people, by the way.
It starts off Saturday, come on.
No, I'm not getting this, Come on. Maybe if I was 26 again, you know what I mean? No, I've only came here.
That's my boy. That's my boy.
Aye, I'm going in. Right, appreciate it. You've done a good job. Well done. Cheers, lad. That's me done for the day. Right, I'll see you all later.
Thank you, John.
Sorry. See you later.
Thank you for coming through. Much
No,
appreciated.
It's been a eventful day. Didn't expect to speak. Anyway, I'll catch you later. Right?
Fucking on, man! Come on! What's he even done? That's because you haven't got a white hat.
You fucking bullies! You fucking bullies! You're the king's fucking devil!
I don't know what happened there.
They went across the fence. They told him not to come at the fence.
Right.
And then he wouldn't listen, basically, so they've just grabbed him, pulled him off the fence and dragged him into the van, mate. The guy with the white hat on, the Glasgow police officer, he's been a bit confrontational down at the bottom there anyway, so I knew something was going to happen. And it stemmed from, as soon as I looked around and seen it was that one, I just knew that's what was caused by, But again, we've got to expect that. We've got to expect at least something.
They've told people, like, you can't. Like, I'm out now. I can't go back in.
Aye, that's it. They've told us that we're not getting back in. Once you're out, you're not getting back in. But unfortunately, if that was the other people, they'll be allowed in and out as they come and please, mate. It's just one of these things, though, isn't it? It just proves what we're here for. Can't help it. You can't not allowed to speak about what you want to speak about. You're not allowed to raise issues.
Exactly.
For what reason, boys? I won't put you on camera. What do you mean?
What?
I won't put you on camera because you're just kids. But what do you mean?
Like
it's
over
ridiculous.
there, like
protecting illegal folk,
protesting for illegals and that, claiming benefits. Like there's homeless and veterans that could be
free money, free food.
You're local.
And we stay down in Stenhouse Muirbit.
What's it like down here?
I've not really noticed it. We don't come up here that much, but it's not horrible down
I've been down here before. They've
I'm not putting you on camera because you're young
it's
kids.
fine.
So.
Shouted out windows and all that.
How old are you?
I'm 13.
I'm 14.
So these are 13 and 14. It's 13 and 14-year-olds. How do you feel round about these parts now?
It's ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous.
Because I like going up the high street with my mates, and it's packed with a mosque and all that, and all of them, and it's like you hear on the news every day. There's like getting sexual assault charges and that. It's just
4 of them in there.
It's a load of shit.
Underage child sexual assault charges. It's ridiculous. They come to the country illegally, get free houses, free food, free money, and they're getting away with raping folk, and police are protecting them. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
He seems a bit older than 14 the way he's talking there.
For example, you look across the road, it's literally the Antonine Wall, a bit of history. Then you look here and you can see history's going to get changed by all this.
Hotel full of illegal folk. Unbelievable.
It's a shame, man. You guys
it's a bit upsetting that 13 and 14 having to come out here and say something.
14-year-olds are having to help their country. Ridiculous.
I'm not racist. I'm just trying to keep my country's culture.
It's not racist. They're breaking the law. They're not supposed to be here.
Well, look, guys. Be safe,
same to you.
Don't do anything silly, right? Because they want you to do something silly.
Have you got do YouTube or something for the videos?
What's it called?
That's me finished here in Falkirk. So, again, more and more people are starting to come out. More and more people are starting to have concerns. Speaking to a few locals, they've told me that basically, no mainstream media, no politicians are wanting to talk about this. They're having their concerns. Supposedly something happened with a young person in the local area. Women are scared. At what point are people going to start to say there's a problem here? Especially politicians, or mainstream media for that matter. I'm only here to document and try and speak to the people with this. Speak to the people here. Said Aberdeen last week, they're speaking to them. People are starting to get concerns, and for me it's all about unity. It's for people to realise that what's getting played out right now, it's all part of the government, orchestrated by them, and this is what they want. Anyway, thank you very much and bring a noise.